SpongeBob. Okay, so I'm doing part 1 of my reading wrap-up because I'm doing Booktubeathon and I'm doing a readathon this weekend. So I feel like this has 2 parts. So this is part 1. There are 3, 6, 9. I've read 9 books. And don't think this is good, because the rest of the year is going to be like 2 each month. Maybe 1, maybe not even any. So let's just get into this, because I have 2 full series to talk about. So the first series I read was the Selection series by Kira Cass, book 1, 2 and 3. So there's the Selection. The Elite. And the One. So there's the 3 of them. I really liked this series and I was like, this is one of my favourite series. And then I read something else. And then I read something else. And then I was like, yeah, no. I didn't really like any of the characters in the Selection. I liked the story. I liked America. I thought Maxon was cute until I found him annoying. And I hate Aspen. But oh well. I like the Selection series. I have a review of all of them. 5 stars. All 3, because I read them all in a day. Well, I read 1 in a day. 1 each in a day. So if you want to know about that, I have reviews for them. The next book I read was not my face. It's The Rat's Elevator by Lemony Snicket. And I also read The Vile Village by Lemony Snicket. The Rat's Elevator is my favourite in the series, and The Vile Village is my least favourite in the series. But they were both really good, both 5 stars. Every book I read is 5 stars to me, because if I really like it, 5. If it's a school book, 3. But yeah, so I really liked them too, and I feel like the series is getting better as it goes along. I still hate the plot holes in the series, because, let's just talk about this for a minute. There's any boys watching this video? This is a girl thing. Violet is 14 years old. That girl is starting her period. I feel sorry for her. And that's my one plot hole with the series. Okay, the next book I read was a poetry book called The Princess Saves Herself in This One. If you're on Tumblr, this is everywhere. It was. I wanted to cry, but I was listening to an audiobook while I was reading it. I read the entire thing, like, half an hour, because it was just like... It was so good. So good. Oh, I was so upset while reading it. It's like Milk and Honey. They're both very similar. I need more poetry. I need more poetry like that. I need more poetry. But it was very good. So good. So good. So good. So good. So good. Just, if you like poetry, and if you're on Tumblr, just read this one. It's good. It's great. Now, to the series that I read and finished. Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi, and Unravel Me, and Ignite Me. All I have to say about this series is Kenji. 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 I love Kenji. I realised my 2 favourite characters are both Asian, because Mr. Bane over here, number 1 ultimate favourite character forever and ever, amen. But Kenji Kishimoto is amazing and beautiful, and I love him so much. Let's stop talking about Kenji. If you don't know what Shatter Me is about, it's basically a girl, and if she touches people, they die. Simple enough. But then she's stuck in a prison for 264 days. Basically the first line of the book. And somebody else is put into her prison with her, and she knows this boy. And that's all you need to know going into the series. Now, description of the books. Shatter Me, nothing happened. I feel like nothing happened. Unravel Me, everything. The book is beautiful. Ignite Me, I read Unravel Me and Shatter Me both each in a day, and then Unravel Me and Ignite Me both each in one day, and then Shatter Me I started last year, and I finished this year. I started in November and finished in July. And I'm so disappointed at myself because I went back to read it because I've been watching Whitney non-stop for the last like week. So I was like, I'm gonna read Shatter Me. I didn't realise that I was on like page 50 of Shatter Me. 50 of the ebook, when the ebook's like 280 pages. So like that's basically the entire thing. And I finished that in a day, and I was like, oh, I love Kenji. Oh, I love Kenji. And I love Warner. I love Juliet. I love Castle. And I hate Adam. I hate every single person called Adam. It's just not a good name. I don't like people called Adam. I don't like Adam Parrish from the Raven Boys. I liked him in the first book and the fourth book, but in the second two, in The Dream Thieves and Blue Lily Blue, I just want to punch him in the face. But then I feel really bad for him. So, like, I hate him because of Blue and what he's doing. Then I love him. But anyway, so going on with this month, my favourite book is Ignite Me. My least favourite is The Vile Village. There you go. It was a very good half of reading month. And if you want to see a spoiler for tomorrow's video and what I'm reading in the booktubeathon, okay, it's the end of the video. So Ignite Me's gonna say goodbye because I love Ignite Me and wanna I'm just thinking about Wanna. I feel so bad for him. Okay, this is the end of the video, okay. Ignite Me says goodbye. It's time for you to leave. Goodbye.